We know it's good for our well-being to share our stories and our joys and our feelings, yet many men still find it hard to talk. Why is that? Yes, people don't talk about themselves. They talk about their friend who has this problem, yeah. Or they'll talk about a political issue, but they won't talk about themselves. Yes, they don't want to make a mistake and say something foolish, yeah. So this is really fascinating because Movember, okay, you know, that men's health charity, they did some research. They interviewed 4,000 men across 4 countries 2 years ago. And to find out men's attitude to masculinity. What they found is that, yes, 3/4 of men, 75% of men say talking is good, right? But 60% feel, oh no, I must be emotionally strong. I can't be weak. 40% hesitate to talk honestly. 66% don't talk under pressure. 20% won't put their hand up if they're not coping. And 40% regret opening up in the past. And this is just what men are saying in response to a questionnaire, right? I mean, I think these figures are a lot higher in reality, you know? So these are just symptoms, right, that you guys have said from your own experience and get corroborated in some way by a Movember survey. So men don't talk when no one is listening, right? So yeah, of course, we have this masculinity culture, and look, we have that masculinity culture, and it's a very old culture. It's probably bred into us. It's probably genetically wired, and you know, evolution. It's like all there, okay? And we can't overcome that, and maybe we shouldn't overcome that. But so we got to learn strategies to deal with this kind of view of masculinity, right, that we're born into. Younger men don't feel nearly as much as older men, by the way. Okay? So that came out in the survey. So why don't men listen? Why don't men listen? Why aren't men listening? Sorry?
I think people don't care.
Men don't listen. No, but why don't men listen? Because they think people don't care. I mean, they don't think people care that they listen. It's like, I can't understand your problem, so I can't listen to it.
It doesn't affect me.
Yeah, exactly. What doesn't affect me. So like there's kind of like a lack of empathy in a way, you know, or lack of, oh, that's interesting, or lack of curiosity. Oh, I've never thought about anyone having a problem like that, you know? Tell me more, you know? Men are not curious creatures. Yes, we're not curious. Yes. What else?
They're not interested.
Men are not they're not interested, right? I don't care about your problem. I got enough of my own. Okay, so let's see some of the reasons that have come up. So, yeah, the real honest truth is a lot of men don't care, or they're not interested, or we think that's true. We think that's true. We can't relate. But also, we want to solve problems. So instead of listening, we try and solve someone's problem. Oh, let me tell you what to do. Okay? Or we think helping means doing something. We don't believe that simply paying attention to someone, tell me more. We don't believe that simply paying attention to someone adds value. How does it feel when someone listens to you for real? How does it feel? It feels good, you respond. When someone shows interest, even in something that isn't something they would normally know much about. You feel validated, absolutely.
Gives you a buzz.
Gives you a huge buzz. It gives you a lift, right? And there's a lot of neuroscience behind this. We think we're autonomous creatures, almost like individual robots who have to have everything sorted out in our heads before we say anything. That's not true. How we work things out in our head We don't do it. How we work things out is in conversation. And psychologists and neuroscientists will tell you that. Warren, so I'm trying to get this fence built, right? And I'm not really sure. And you're going, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. And I'm not sure if I should do this or do that. Oh, yeah. So we work things out in conversation. Everything. And I'm looking at Warren to see what are his eyes doing? What's his mouth doing? So I've got all these neuroreceptors, and his little face is moving imperceptibly, and I'm going, does he think I'm crazy, or does he, is his face validating what I'm saying? So, what are the benefits? All right, what happens, okay, when we can listen to someone? So when we're listening, other people can get over the masculinity barrier. They have space to think. The body language is so important. So we're going to talk about that next. But all this stuff, our thoughts are in the open. Problems get broken down. We get to run scenarios. We plan action. We share the burden. This is all what we're doing, the benefits that we give another person when we're listening. So I can't think of a better word, and I know this is a terrible word for some men, trying to develop more intimacy, right? But I really mean it, intimacy, like just more friendship, more trust, more, hey, this guy's got my back. I can say what I need to say. When men like you are listening, it gives other men a chance to share their joy and their pain. And by being better listeners, you become better shedders, colleagues, mates, fathers, sons, right? And the mental health benefits are huge. So people are carrying all kinds of stuff around that we have no idea about, yeah? That they're not sharing. So that's listening 1.0. We call, why is listening important? You may never do that in your shed, but at least it's there for you, right?